Hey everyone, what if I told you that love isn't just about dates, roses, and those butterflies in your stomach? Picture this, a love that permeates everything around you, from the way you perceive the world to how you connect with the cosmos. A love that's not confined to the fleeting moments of romance, but extends to a broader spectrum of existence. This is the love as seen through the lens of Eastern philosophies. Now, what if we told you that these philosophies speak of love not as a mere emotion, but as a profound, all-encompassing force? A force that transcends the boundaries of personal relationships and touches every aspect of life. Now, don't you feel a twinge of curiosity? Intrigued? Unpack the profound ways Eastern philosophies understand love, and trust me, it's going to make you rethink everything you know about this four-letter word. Think of Hinduism's view of love like the ultimate fan devotion, but for the divine. In Hindu philosophy, love, or bhakti, is seen as a profound form of devotion, a commitment that transcends the physical and enters the realm of the spiritual. It's a love that transcends the boundaries of the self and connects the individual with the divine, creating a bond that's more profound and enduring than any earthly connection. It's like being a die-hard fan of a sports team, except the team you're supporting is the universe itself. You're not just cheering from the sidelines, you're part of the game, part of the cosmic dance that shapes existence. This love isn't about fleeting emotions or transient desires. It's about steadfast dedication, about standing by your team, the universe, through thick and thin, in victory and defeat. But don't mistake this for blind faith or passive acceptance. This love is active. It's about engaging with the world, seeking the divine in every aspect of life. It's about finding joy in the mundane, seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary, and recognizing the divine spark in every creature, every object, every moment. This isn't a love that demands possession or reciprocation. It's a love that gives without expecting anything in return. It's about selfless service, about dedicating your actions to the divine, about finding fulfillment in the act of giving, not in the anticipation of receiving. This love isn't about escape or denial either. It's about embracing the world in all its complexity, about acknowledging the pain and suffering, the joy and beauty, the chaos and order, and seeing them all as expressions of the divine. It's about finding peace in the midst of turmoil, about finding a sense of purpose and meaning in the face of adversity. This isn't your typical love story. It's about connecting with something greater than yourself, finding a deeper purpose and meaning in your devotion. It's about love as a path to self-realization, as a journey towards understanding the nature of existence and our place in the cosmos. This is the love story of Hinduism, a love story that's as timeless as the universe itself. Buddhism sees love as the ultimate act of kindness, like the sort of good vibes you spread when you pay it forward at a coffee shop. It's a philosophy that encourages us to look beyond ourselves, to extend our compassion and understanding to the world around us. Imagine, if you will, a stone thrown into a still pond. The initial splash is an act of love, a moment of kindness. But the ripples that spread outwards, reaching the farthest corners of the pond, that's the Buddhist idea of love. It's not self-contained or limited, it radiates outward, touching everything in its path. This form of love is not about possession or reciprocation. It's not about what we receive in return. It's about giving, about opening our hearts and minds to the welfare of others. It's about understanding that we are all interconnected, all part of the same human tapestry. Buddhism teaches us that love is an act of generosity. It's the kind of love that says, I want you to be happy, to be at peace, to be free from suffering. It's a love that is inclusive, that extends to all beings, not just those we hold dear. This is a love that's unconditional, that doesn't discriminate. It's the kind of love that doesn't distinguish between a friend and a stranger, between a loved one and an enemy. It's a love that encompasses all, that sees the intrinsic value in every living being. Yet this is not a passive love. It's a love that requires us to take action, to make conscious choices that reflect our compassion and understanding. It's a love that asks us to be mindful, to be attentive to the needs and sufferings of others. Ultimately, Buddhism sees love as a path to enlightenment, to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It's a love that fuels our spiritual growth, that guides us towards a more compassionate and harmonious existence. So when we talk about love in Buddhism, we're talking about a love that's transformative, a love that's all-encompassing. It's about making the world a kinder, more loving place for all. Taoism views love as going with the flow, kind of like how you feel in sync when you're chilling with nature or vibing with your favorite music. Imagine just letting go, letting the currents of life carry you along, not fighting against them but moving with them. That's the Taoist perspective on love, a harmonious dance with life, not a battle against it. In the Taoist tradition, love is not a conquest or a trophy to be won. It's not about possession or control. It's about harmony and simplicity, about balance and unity. Love is the gentle rhythm of the universe, the ebb and flow of the tides, the changing of the seasons. It's the peaceful coexistence of all things, the interconnectedness of everything in existence. Taoism teaches us that love is not about drama or complexity. It's not about power games or manipulation. It's about being in tune with the natural rhythms of life, about embracing simplicity and spontaneity. It's about being present in the moment, being true to yourself and living in harmony with the universe. Love, in the Taoist understanding, is not a force to be harnessed or controlled. It's not a tool or a weapon. It's a way of life, a way of being in the world. It's about living in accordance with the Tao, the natural order of things, the way things are meant to be. In Taoism, love is about harmony, about aligning your relationships with the simplicity and spontaneity of nature. It's about finding your rhythm in the grand scheme of things, about finding balance and peace in your interactions with others. It's about living in harmony with the universe, about being at one with the Tao. So, in the Taoist view, love is not about possession or control. It's not about drama or complexity. It's about harmony and simplicity, about balance and unity. It's about being in tune with the natural rhythms of life, about embracing simplicity and spontaneity. Love, in this sense, is about finding your rhythm in the grand scheme of things, aligning your relationships with the simplicity and spontaneity of nature. Confucianism's take on love is like the ultimate respect and care you have for your family and community. It's about the social fabric, the ties that bind us together in a community, a society, and even a nation. It's about the roles we play, the responsibilities we shoulder, and the relationships we nurture. Imagine a quiet sort of love, one that doesn't make the heart race or the knees weak, but is instead steady and constant. It's the love that shows up every day, rain or shine, in the form of respect for elders, care for the young, and harmony among peers. It's the love that fuels the working of a well-knit society, where everyone has a role to play, and everyone plays their part well. In Confucian philosophy, this love is called Ren, often translated as benevolence or humaneness. It's a moral obligation, a duty to be kind and considerate, to respect hierarchy, and to maintain harmony. It's not about grand gestures or dramatic declarations. Instead, it's about the everyday actions that keep the wheels of society turning smoothly. This view of love is not so much about individual feelings or personal desires. It's about how we relate to each other as members of a community. It's about showing up for each other, about caring for the well-being of all, not just our own. It's about placing the collective above the individual and ensuring that the social order is maintained. So, you see, in Confucianism, love is not just a feeling, it's a way of life. It's about contributing to the larger good, about being part of something bigger than ourselves. It's about the harmony that comes from each one playing their part, from the respect that binds us together, and from the care that we show for each other. This love is less about feelings and more about actions, ensuring everyone gets along and society ticks like a well-oiled machine. In Shinto, love is all about being in tune with nature and the world around you. It's as if you're part of an orchestra, and each creature, each tree, each brook and mountain is a fellow musician, all playing the symphony of life. This love isn't about possession or desire, it's about deep respect, reverence even for the natural world, recognizing its intrinsic value and cherishing the bonds we share with it. It asks us to listen to the whisper of the wind, the rustling of leaves, the babbling of brooks. It urges us to look beyond the surface, to see the spirit within every living thing, and to appreciate the interconnectedness of all beings. This love encourages us to tread softly on the earth, to live in harmony with nature and not against it. This form of love is about connection and harmony, acknowledging that everything and everyone is interlinked and deserves respect. Now, here's something to stir the pot. Are these Eastern perspectives on love more meaningful and lasting than our Western ideal of finding the one? Could it be that our quest for romantic love and the perfect partner, as exhilarating as it may be, limits our understanding and experience of love? Are we perhaps missing out on a deeper, more profound connection to the world and each other? We've explored 5 Eastern philosophies and their fascinating interpretations of love. Hinduism invites us to experience love as divine devotion, a profound commitment that transcends the personal and reaches into the cosmic. Buddhism encourages us to embody love as an act of kindness, a wish for well-being that includes everyone, without exception. We've seen how Taoism emphasizes harmony and simplicity in love, urging us to align our relationships with the natural rhythm of life. Confucianism, on the other hand, defines love as respect and care for our community, an active commitment to social harmony and mutual support. And let's not forget Shinto's reverence for nature, a love that cherishes the interconnectedness of all things and acknowledges the sacredness of the world around us. Each of these philosophies presents love not as a fleeting emotion, but as a powerful force that shapes our lives, our interactions, and our worldview. They challenge us to broaden our understanding of love beyond the romantic and familial, to see it as a universal principle that can guide us in all aspects of life. So, what do you think? Is it time for us to expand our understanding of love? Are the Eastern philosophies offering us a more meaningful, enduring interpretation of this powerful emotion? Let's spark a debate and explore this together. Share your thoughts, experiences, and insights in the comments below. In conclusion, these Eastern philosophies challenge us to view love in a broader, more inclusive way. It's not just about the heart-fluttering moments, but about universal compassion, duty, harmony, and connection. This journey invites us to rethink our understanding of love, seeing it as a fundamental, all-encompassing force in our lives.